All right. Hello. Cool, let's jump. Today I'm gonna be working with the combat system and polishing all the bugs that I got listed here. Just make sure that the microphone is good. Alright, so let me test a bit where we are, because I'm refactoring many things in the combat system, so I want to make sure that everything makes sense. I need to wait for all these dudes to initialize. But yeah, once they initialize, I want to check. Yeah, I see a couple of things that annoys me already. Aha, that double attack is weird. Why that happens? Let me see. I'm gonna put this in slow-mo. So that's one attack starting. Okay, fair enough. Let's put this a bit faster. Okay, one. I'm just trying to understand the logic of... I'm trying to analyze in slow motion the abilities, if they are cancelling each other. Now looks like this. Joder. Oh, I see. Okay. I think I know where this is happening, actually. I think this is happening when I do... How can I prove this better? Because I got a lot of these fuckers here and it's hard to test. I think... What if I... Oh, how can I do this? Because I want these guys to have a lot of health. Maybe what I can do is to make this guy immortal somehow. Anyway, let's test with one, but Yeah, it's gonna be hard to test only with one guy. But definitely... Let me see. Okay, it's initializing now. There we go. Okay, so this only happens when... I think when I do the normal attack, he cancels, and I wonder why he makes that choice. Because if I don't attack, he doesn't have that cancellation between melee attacks. So I'm assuming... Vaya, of course. I kill him. But I assume that that happens when I start to hit him. Let's wait for the initialization a bit. Okay. That's ready. So if I do this... There we go. But I think... it happened actually after one melee ended, another started. So it's not like a cancellation. I think maybe it's expected, but he does this so quickly that maybe I should put this like in 0.3 so I can check this and identify if that happens or not. Okay, so I'm gonna hit 2 times. Did he try one thing and then other? I think it's natural. I think it's normal. I need to put him a lot of health. I need to do assisting because otherwise I'm gonna kill him all the time. I need to check this to the obsessively because I'm not completely sure what is going on sometimes between hits. So I need to give him immortality and let me see what is the best way of doing this temporary. Let's get this guy. I guess I can find different ways. I guess if I go to apply health, which I have like... Hey yo, thank you so much for the support, just one dev. I appreciate that. Yeah, never give up, man. To the very end. Just every day a bit more, pushing non-stop. Always. Okay, apply health. Look, here I can apply. Actually, here I can say if you are... I'm gonna put here like 2000 health. So I guess I can test this guy, because these are the different healths for the different characters, at least for the ancestors. And also here by the difficulty they have different extra punch of health. But yeah, right now with that should be enough at least to test the combat, the animations, to see what happens there. Because what I'm trying to identify is sometimes looks like one melee animation cancels another melee animation, so I want to see if that is true. Okay, let me just initialize. Okay, obviously this guy doesn't show health because he's so big that doesn't have any texture for that, so. Okay, so that's also weird there. Okay, I think I have. Yeah. Okay, I see a couple of problems. I see one bug first. The bug of speeding up is because the hit reaction is speeding that there. That was an attempt of one animation and changing to something else. I noticed that. Yeah, and that's the speed up problem there. I think I'm dealing with. Oh, I killed him in the very end. Okay. I think I'm dealing with 3 different things. Let's fix first the hit reaction speed up problem. That's a. No, it's not tricky. It's just hit receive. This is one of the most fucking annoying complex classes and rubbish I got in the project. That and the controller. But basically, I worked so much on this one that I got a lot of experiments going on here. But the good thing is, like, because I'm working all the days, I know exactly where to go. Like, literally, the issue that I got with the speed up animation is right following this. Right, this. So, and this is because. Yeah, this is because he's calling right after there. So I need to think. This should be only called. Actually, this shouldn't be called here. This should be called. Interesting. Only if the animation is played. But what is weird is that here. If the animation. It's because the animation maybe didn't end. Okay, that's fucked up. I see. So if I cancel the animation, if I cancel the. Yeah, but this ends stability, so. And this should stop if ability ends. Absolutely yes. Okay, so. Right. So this shouldn't happen. How should I put this? Okay, I'm gonna do a fucking mess here. Bear with me. I don't need this. Definitely, I don't need this. I don't need this. I don't need this. I don't need this. Oh man, thank you for your words. I don't think anyone is pretending to do that, to be honest. It's very niche. Biopunk, bioengineering, you know. combat. I'm curious if someone, do you know something that, because everyone inspires each other, I think copying as much as you respect and you are not just, you know, crossing the copyright line, inspiring each other and getting inspiration from each other, I think it's a great thing. Otherwise the world would be gray, like in prehistory, you know. We are always getting inspired by others. Don't steal, just mix, get your own mix. So yeah, the way I want to do this, now that I put some extra space and yeah, I have all these again effects and this goes here, but the best way is actually to put all this logic here. It can be going down to a macro, to be honest. So let's collapse this to a little macro, and what we want to do just right after the montage is to get this with all this logic here goes in one direction and then this. So this doesn't block the flow, this just lets the flow but keeps another logic about the montage speed, which is a bit of a hit stop basically with prediction window, which is really great. So basically I'm doing hit stop for multiplayer, which is always a pain in the ass, but hey, why not, right? So we can just put this little fella here now, temporary, with all the fancy stuff, and this is gonna do our trick. That's the first bug. The second one, it is related with the animation of this, and this I'm wondering. Okay, I see one problem already here, which is no, okay, actually this is not ability. We want to go to close attack, and in close attack we want, yeah, but this is already good. We want to block more attacks while they are attacking. So let's try this first to see where we are, and then we make more choices. Let's let the guy to warm up. But yeah, I think I want to try in slow-mo because I'm gonna catch better. Maybe 0.5. I only have 2 animations plugged yet for the, because I'm refactoring the hit reactions, so okay. That's a cancellation right there. Yeah. Yeah, that's okay. So the best way of sure. We are gonna need to debug this. I'm stupid. Man, this is gonna be complicated to debug. Okay, I need to put prints. So let's do that then. Let's put a print here that says ability activated on green. And then on end ability we put another ability ended. So we keep track of what is going on there. Maybe it's gonna be hard to catch, but worth. Yeah, it's gonna start attacking. Oh shit. Oh, okay. Oh. I see. It's trying to activate that ability all the time. And it's because this tag. Oh, I see what is going on. There is a tag here in the very beginning of the ability. Here that checks. Oh, okay, I see. This makes partially sense. This is a second check that has the recent hit tag, which is you just attacked, so we put a bit of window there. I think we need to refactor this in a more elegant way, because otherwise it's gonna be a pain to scale for other systems and stuff. So let's start with the easiest solution first, which is, I think this is the guy that is going a bit nuts on firing shit. So I would say let's put this into seconds rather than 0.1. I hope that makes more sense. I still need to test. Hello? Ooh. He's trying badly to do that, eh? I need to check the behavior tree. Oh shit. Let me check why he's trying to do that. Oh man, I'm stupid. Okay, I think I found it, but oh, interesting. Why on hell there is no cooldown here as well? Of at least 1 second, I would say. I love spaghetti, but I don't like spaghetti code, I know. I got classes that they are more organized. I do every 2-3 months I start cleaning up the classes. I do like 3 months of pushing and 3 months of cleanup. No, yeah, of course, it's like different like processes. Like if I go to, I don't know, like it's not like, because now it starts here. You can see a mix of both processes because this class has a mix of new things. So if I go, for example, to the very top of this class, all this is something that already started to clean up and stuff. But all these new things around here are new areas of experimentation and things like that. Like why this is on here? Well, because basically all this new thing is new. So these are the menus, and inside the menus you have a bit of, you know, more organized, not super crazy organized, but still easy to follow and stuff. So I always have the mix of both worlds happening depending on what class I'm working. For example, the behavior tree, this one is more or less organized, but this is actually, is this one? Oh yeah, it's this one. No, it's not. I got another class with a lot of sub-behavior trees and experiments. I have here the temp AI. It just depends on the class we are dealing. This one is like a mess, but the thing is, I know what I'm doing, and I'm the only developer, so it's easy. If you are with a team, of course, this is pain. You shouldn't do this at all. But I know exactly where to go every time and things like that. So I prove that works, and once I prove that works, this doesn't cost any performance problems whatsoever. It's just maintenance. But I do this sometimes every 3 months, sometimes every 6 months, sometimes every week. It depends on what I'm doing. The problem is if you try to document something that you are not absolutely sure that is the best way of doing it, you never move forward. So I'd rather move forward first and then I clean. So yeah, let's put the cooldown of 1 second there, if that makes sense. And a cooldown of 2 for the tag check of if I'm attacking or not, and with that should work. Let's wait. Oh, I catch something interesting. Okay, I need to refactor this shit. No lie, this is not the way I should do it. I need to do this different because I see different problems. First and foremost, this shouldn't have a cooldown, almost. because you never know when the cooldown clock is gonna hit, and you want to make sure that this is happening in this window instantly when you are in this situation. So no cooldown there for sure. Here it could be, but definitely not 2 seconds. Not 2 seconds. 1 second should be okay. Now we got that done. The problem is on the abilities itself. The problem is that this ability reactivates, and the problem of the reactivation, and very mysterious reason as well, because when that reactivates, is this little fella here. So what I'm gonna do is to don't do these checks, and yeah, in case can be cancelled. When you receive the hit, you can cancel this ability. So let's see that partially fixes some of the issues. But it's gonna create other ones. Like right now, for example, this guy is gonna be incapable of doing attacks if I attack. Yeah, I see. I'm coming back to how it was before. Close attack shouldn't happen. If I have a hit. And in the same way, this should cancel, should block the close attack. Thank you. I mean, I hope people don't buy games or not buy blueprints. What really matters is that you deliver what you need to do. You deliver the game, you don't deliver the blueprints. The blueprints work just fine. Thank you for that. I appreciate the support. Oh, of course. I mean, and not just the blueprints, also the C++. One of the things I do, I've been doing the last year, that I'm moving more things to C++. It is like, if it's quite messy on blueprints, I just move it to C++. At least, for example, the procedural generation of the world and things like that is happening already in C. Many of the processes are happening in C++. Or all the AI perception, or network systems, or replace and things like that they happen in C++, because it's more about math and a lot about data, or damage calculations. They also happen partially, 50% in C++. So sometimes the way I clean this is like saying, fuck it, I know what I want, and you rewrite that in C++. So well, it's another way of no one can copy the code, even if I stream, because how the hell you can learn from here what the fuck is going on? I know perfectly, again, because I'm in these classes all the day in the last 2 years, so I know exactly where to go, but I understand that a hangover of this is not possible at this moment. But again, when I start to push things and to clean up code, things start to be a bit more straightforward. but yeah, I just need to do it. Just sometimes I don't want to, but yeah. This is the initializer. I recognize the classes just having a very quick look. These are all the camera shake initializers and volume, the effects basically. But you see, it's like these are a bit cleaner because I just put a bit of work on this. This is the update of the energy system in the suit. This most likely is the health update of the material. So there are a lot of macros and a lot more like organized and straightforward here. Even macros with categories, locomotion, gain effects, depth, tick and shit like that. And even the variables had their own categories and a lot of stuff. So organizing or not is just a matter of if you feel that is the moment to do it, because you know that the main character, the main class, which is the hero character, is proven that works, is proven that is what you need, is proven that it's not gonna change too much, so you start cleaning up. Things like what I'm doing now, which is refactoring the entire combat system, is where you need to be a bit more organic and play around with things. So spaghetti is welcome sometimes. It's very nice, tasty. I'm getting hungry now. So okay, so we need also the receive hit. We need this to block the close attack. Oh, it's blocked already. This will, in theory, make the AI super easy, because while the hit ability is happening, I don't give the AI a chance of attacking me, but at least, yeah, you see. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, not fair. That's exactly what we want. But now we need to play around with the idea of AI coming back earlier after a hit event. And we need to do this in a more elegant way of what I was doing before. So, let's think. We got the close attack happening after that. Oh yeah, I want to first do one extra thing in the close attack, and I got all these delays and they start to annoy me a bit. So before the attack happens, because this is just to play around with the difficulty, but I'm not very convinced and happy about that idea anymore. I think it's not great. I think what I want to do is to put this temporary as true. So this goes there, takes random, and then attacks, and then ends the ability when it's needed. And let's see how this feels, at least from the angle of having the AI doing fucking nothing that is stupid. That's better. I'm just paying attention to the activation. Okay. One thing is fixed. The hanging out, the stupid thing is gone. I never liked it, to be honest. I think that was because difficulty issues with, people was playing and they got they attack very fast and things like that. But I think I think this is a good compromise. So yeah, and this is another issue here. Like, you don't want to do this there. Okay, so the next thing to do, let me check if there's any delay or something. No, there is not. So this all depends on the hit event ending earlier. So what I need to do here is fairly simple. It is adding a range float from 0.3 to 1 to end the ability. Sorry, not the task, the ability here. It's a way of prototyping the idea of finishing earlier. And since we are here, Store Simulator is cool. You need to clean your code. Yeah, absolutely. Just find the balance. I first wanted to make a Sekiro style game, and then I saw your game. I wanted to make a game like yours. Now I want to make a Store Simulator. Funny thing, there is a part of CRETE that we are working now, which is part of this level, which is the lobby. Basically, it's a roguelite procedural generation levels, but we got a full system in the island where it's gonna be more, in a way, a bit more, not simulation, but farming and resource management, kind of a strategy where you, in order to get better weapons, you need to provide, it's part of the lore and the story, you need to provide better resources for the settlement, so the settlement can investigate more abilities and more weapons and more mutations, more architectural buildings, etc., etc. So you do your loops, you just move around in the island and you go to the different buildings and you start building up different areas to have different perks for the next round. So it's a mix of a roguelike where every single kind of extraction shooter as well, kind of XCOM meets Cycle meets Tarkov meets Spelunky meets Dead Cells. That's more or less the hybrid. And the reason of this is like, I noticed that one of the issues, not for everyone, but with roguelikes is when you die in Binding of Isaac or Spelunky or Dead Cells, the next thing to do in the loop is to try again. And it's completely fine. I love it. But I know many people, after the frustration of dying in 40 minutes, maybe they want to do something else. So the idea is to have this plateau of the game flow, adding a bit of, okay, you died 30 minutes of RAM, and now you collected DNA, you collected mutations, you collected water, seeds, plants, many things. Now you can enjoy in the island with these resources 20 minutes, 30 minutes of the loop, where you're gonna enhance your weapons, you are gonna talk with the citizens, you are gonna basically build new structures, and yeah, you will play around here to make the things a bit more meta progression, basically. The progression that happens while you are not playing the main core game. So that's one of the things that, because you said the store simulator, most likely we will have a bit of farming. You will get the seeds and you will plant the seeds, and with the seeds you will have more DNA, and with the DNA you will have new weapons, and we keep rolling the wheel of progression. Internet Simulator 2. I didn't play that. Yeah, it's cool. I love also kind of simulation games and playing around with simulation. That's why I want to add a bit of simulation in the island of CRETE. Just a bit, like the plants grow, the citizens got little tiny interaction and stories. There are like dynamic events, you know, you need to keep tracking of things, and then you have this save file where things move forward with your choices that happen in between the main core game. That's the plan. That's the plan. So if I go here, I go here to the hit reaction. I just want to see how much it takes a hit reaction. Yeah, I think 0.2 is the minimum I should target. I could do something like this, but yeah. Let's try that. Beautiful. Okay, something is not working here because he should definitely... Oh, I see. Okay, for sure, yeah. Yeah, okay, so it's already 0. So this should be 0 to 0.5 actually, because otherwise there's already counting here 0.5, 0.15, 0.5, so it's already 0.20, and that should be already fair animation of the hit reaction. So just right after, in some cases 0.20, he will come back with an attack. So the kind of loop is hit reaction will always fire, but the recovery is what you can have different variations to make a more dynamic combat of blocking, attacking, and guessing what is gonna be the choice. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah. That's cool. And the way you can define the difficulty of each of the different melees is basically what is the maximum length. And that's it. You got it. Because if I put here something like minus 0.1 to 0.3, this will do the job already. It's gonna be automatically fire there, almost most of the cases. So this is for example a higher difficulty. Yes. Voilà. However, this didn't work as expected too much. And I think it is because the ability starts, but he can cancel it. So I'm wondering if I should do something more like no, it can be cancelled. No, okay, so it can be cancelled. So why on hell is not doing that quicker? Yeah, it's gonna be a bit of work there with that, because now I put less time, but I'm wondering if having a negative breaks. In theory, it should be clamped. So. Okay, so the problem is actually that most likely in the attacks like for example the kick, oh shit, this shouldn't be 0.4. This shouldn't be 0.4. Are you fucking kidding me? Dude. Wait a second. Since when every single thing now has a value of 0.4? That shouldn't be the case. That's why maybe some things are not fire. That's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. It should happen maybe in some places. But definitely not there. Anyway, we got this one. Let's see. Because now I'm a bit suspicious about other problems. 0.4. I don't know why I did that. And we should put this earlier for sure. No, no, no. No, 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 no. Okay, here could be fair. So in the very end, whatever. Could make sense. So let's see the next one. Basically, there is a tag that swaps between if the ability can be cancelled or not. And I think that should be earlier in general to make it feel good. Let's go. So this one. The same fucking shit. Of course, man. Look, the problem here is this. So this is the issue. This event only triggers if it's playing at least 40% blended from whatever animation is coming from. Then we got here a 0.25 blending in, meaning that in the 0.125 is 50%. So this could be perfectly not firing, because this happens in 0.09. This maybe is not even 40%. So, yo, hello. Thank you. Thank you so much for that, just one dep. And hello, Hosko, how are you? I appreciate all the love. So this perfectly could be not firing the threshold. If you want something to really fire, you need to do two things in any event. One of them. Hey, yo, Enenra, thank you for being here. Yeah, rest, man. So, yeah, man, I don't know why I had this 0.4. I started to copy paste these tags everywhere, and now I'm noticing that sometimes things are not fired because they are in the very early window, and because this is 0.4 and this is here and there is a blend in, means the animation is already 0.35, something like that. So this shit is not fired, and that's why there was no canceling there. And if you want something to really trigger, first, don't use notifies, or second, use a branching point, which is a bit more expensive, but you have more chances. But even with that, if you are doing multiplayer, don't trust, never notifies. They are animation dependent, they can be skipped. So, or a lost package. The best thing is a timer. And for that, you need to build your own system and things like that. But notifiers are incredibly evil. And for multiplayer, is like the evil in person. So yeah, that's my experience in the last 3 years with notifiers. When I want something that is absolutely gameplay related, timer. You do your shit, you do your stuff, C++ or not, but notifies are hell. Because you have many things that can go wrong. Okay, so yeah, we found another one. Let's see if in the enemy there is... What is this one? The kick. Here's okay, it's gonna be 0.4, but at this... Well, no, yeah. Let's put this again, and let's put this earlier. And let's see... This one is already fixed. What about this one? This is shit. And this should be also... Let's copy one. I'm noticing a new crash situation, which is copying this event by tag. So I'm saving always that I do this little thingy. And I got a lot of space, but okay, cool. It worked. Okay, let's don't... Okay. That's cool. And this is the one I got. And this one. Okay, so this one... Again, this stupid thing here. Let's put it a bit earlier. So let's see now the cancellation ping pong, how it works. Because I got the impression that he was not unable to attack me in the middle of my attacks and reactions. So, by the way, this kind of choppy ancestor you see here is basically the entire initialization system to optimize spawns. There we go. Yeah, that cancel. Yeah, okay. Feels a bit bland now, but I think it's because I'm changing the speed of the animation, and I think I want to remove that shit, to be honest. I think it's not needed, because yeah, I started as a kind of hit stop thing, but I think the problem with this and multiplayer is gonna be incredibly hell. So I think what I'm gonna do is to leave the hit stops for single player and remove the hit stops only on the enemy for multiplayer, and I leave the hit stop on the player, so we still have impact without screwing it. So yeah, or having something very mild, like super mild. This is gonna flicker in multiplayer. This is gonna flicker because you are predicting that. Gas, you need to build your own task on gas to predict the hit stop as well. It will be hell, basically. Yeah. I can try in the island, but I'm not absolutely sure. Because here FPS, I guess, are gonna drop a bit, but I can check. And maybe I can buy another weapon. Yeah, it's gonna be a bit laggy here, because I got a lot of prints and stuff. Oh shit, I need to connect the... I need to keep working with the hit reactions, which is a pain in the ass as well. Hey, thank you, just one dead. Yeah, and Enra is doing a crazy hack and slash game that you should follow, to be honest, because he is killing it, almost literally. So I do recommend highly to join his Discord, his project, wishlist, all the things, all the classics. It's gonna be a killer, man. Hey, I'm beta tester. If you need something, I can play your game. Free. No, I love it. I can't wait to test it. Super cool. Okay, I need to do for the fucking task of doing the pair animes of every single animations. Pain in the ass. Because I'm refactoring now. I got the pair animes by enums, but the problem with enums on gas, like these dudes are not predicted, they are not replicated. So if you want to predict and replicate heat reactions, you need to use tags that they are part of game ability system, so you can predict the tag and put the pair animation at the same time you are predicting your combo animation, so everything plays predicting both animations at the same time. But the problem is a lot of organization issues with tags and directional tags that need to be authored inside the montage. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm incredibly lazy because I need to cover all the directions of the attacks, like left, right, top, down, bottom, all the shit. So, oh man, I just hate it. I need even to remember. Yeah, it's in the BIOS, or let's start with that one. So we go to the BIOS, yeah, here. So we got the first one, which is done, and this is left. So we go to the next one, and this is right, and this one should be crash. This one should be crash. Why this crash though? Memory. Okay. Kaboom. I exploded. Not enough memory. Cool. Oh, I'm still live though. I'm still live, correct? Yeah, man, have a nice one. Take care. Kaboom. Okay, I'm gonna have a 2 minutes break. Restart. Stupid Unreal. I saved, no? Yeah, I saved things. Yeah, I see you in a bit. Thank you for the support. back. Yeah, memory, something. Back. Oh, all right. So what I was doing? Ala. Heat reactions. Hell reactions. Oh, I put this here. Intro, no, CRETE Island, no. Heat reactions by tag. Starting with the melee combo. Fair enough. But yeah, let's make this maybe here. Ay, I'm stupid. Okay, so Biosor. So how we can do this? This is right. And this is what animation should pair this one? This looks like yeah, sounds like a bit left, to be honest. But let me see the ancestors hit reactions. Enemy. Let's see the hit reactions. So the third one. Yeah, it could be this one. But what annoys me is that it's going down. And then you have this one. But I think for that sword attack that goes in diagonal, somehow, it's like this one feels a bit better to pair with. Yeah, it just feels better. So I would go with left. A left damage for this one. What we need to do now, it is repetitive, but I would love to have all this together, but for some reason I can't take more, but yeah, pure shit. So I get all these guys, make them to be this stack left. The good thing is with this I can choose exactly what animation I want to play each time, so that's freaking cool. So yeah, this is left, 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 left. And then we got the last one, which is, let me see how this feels. Not gonna lie, this feels like the right so what I will do is exactly the same, but with right. We copy this. I'm not aware of anyone talking about crazy, but thank you for that, man. We are doing a playtest publicly in the following, most likely 2 weeks, more or less. So stay tuned, because that's gonna be free for everyone. Everyone can join multiplayer, and that will happen by maybe not maybe 20 something of November. We are yet to define what day, but yeah, everyone will play that weekend. We are just polishing and refactoring things a bit, but we got very cool systems, very good combat at this moment. Progression systems, weapons, temples, a mini boss waiting there, creatures, different animals, mutation system, pretty cool. So yeah, right now what I'm doing is just improving a bit the feel of the hit reactions and things like that, and the melee combat. But yeah, I appreciate a lot the effort and the support. Okay, we got all on the right place, which leads me to the next question. This one is why hit reaction up? Okay, so for yeah, this one looks like down here, and this maybe should be, let's open the parent melee. Which is we have here 2 abilities to cover. One is this one, and this happens a bit left to right. So I'm wondering, this one doesn't make sense, but this one makes sense, and this is down. We can call this down. So we need to make a new tag, which is gonna be called damage down. We are gonna copy this, and we are gonna start pasting it. So we are gonna pair basically that animation with that. We are pairing reactions. So we are gonna put this guy here, and that's pretty much it. Now we need to send that data in the melee parent. Basically here we are not listening to that's interesting. So we need to listen to also down, and we need to put also the switch here. We need to put the down as well. So now we make sure that the event is sent properly. And we need to do this also with this one. So far we can do this with only down because it's the only ability is firing that. So we can put that there. And we need to make sure that we are reading actually down. Let's don't forget that. So now we are all set. The only thing now is going to the hit reaction ability or hit receive ability, which take care of everything together, damage and stuff. And just making sure that that fires the montage we need. So if we go here, we got right, left, and then we are gonna add also down. And down should fire, and this is the part I need to think. This looks down. Okay, that's weird. What is down actually? Index 2. No, index 3. Okay. So yeah, let's start deleting all this shit that I'm not using, because all this stuff is not used anymore. So down is 3. So okay, the first one, which is 2. Yeah, we don't want this one. This looks more like maybe something that makes more sense for the other air attack, but for this one I think this should work. We can test it. Hey, where's the enemy? There's no enemy? Okay, let's put it there and let's test it here. Oh, there was an enemy. It was just blind. So let's wait him to come. Okay, this one is not fighting anything. Okay, what problems we got here? The first one is that this is the down tag is not going through. Where the hell I am? Okay. So damage down. Oh. Okay, I'm stupid. So this should be here. Damage down. And then that goes there. So we can delete this. Yeah. Yeah. That should do the trick. At least the first part. I still a bit wondering all this crazy thing here. I not like quite happy or impressed. About how the things are flowing there with the coming back to attack. I almost killed him with that. I think maybe it's because I didn't save the montage of... Because I see how I'm still cancelling him. So let's go to the combos, attacks, and let's analyze this very quickly. Okay, this one is there. I like that. That's early. Let's keep going. This one. No, I saved them. So why is still unable to cancel? Why I'm able to cancel? Because I noticed I was able to cancel him. And all these are just fine. So in the hit reaction, well, I have... Yeah, it might be that in the hit reaction, maybe I need to simplify all that thing better. So close attack, let me see. Okay, I need to find for this tag for sure. No, but it's not actually, it's not. So yeah, okay, that's fine. It is more about if the state is attacking. I think it's related with this. It's in this very last moment here. If it's attacking, then yeah, I got it. It's doing this comparison of energy and shit. Okay, this is key. This is key. This is key, and this is risky. Stupid. So if the state is attacking, if I go now to the close attack, need to open it. Attacking. There we go. There we go. Because this is not applied instantly. Let's document this a bit, because when applied prevents the cancellation on the hit receive gain ability. Hey, thank you so much for. I need to do a guess if it's subscribing, if it's following, subscription. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Lord Vargas. I'm a mess with Twitch and YouTube. I look like a fucking old fart, and I trying to because I was better like 2 years ago. I stream a lot, and I got like my setup and understanding what is going on every time. And now I'm like, holy shit, man, I lost the track. Okay, so this is the entire key of everything in life. I'm gonna put that very low, but that's not just the only thing I have to do. That's just one step. That is better. That is actually better. And that was the entire point. Yeah. So when you have this ability, and now, if I go to back to the hit, so this is true, and when this is true, so this is true, and when this is true, this needs to be false. So this is taking. This should compare to variables rather. One of the things I learned: don't do random shit if you are doing multiplayer, at least for this in prediction windows and stuff, because then you have contradictions. So what I would do here is if the state is attacking, we are taking what is this value? The damage. Okay, that's not the best way of putting this. It's taking the damage. I like it though. So if I like it though. It's kind of interesting. Let's swap this. Let's put this here and let's put this here. How we can do this? How to avoid random? That's the interesting part, but at the same time not knowing exactly what will happen. So we have 1 damage and 10. We want to be true. We want to put this as 100% here if the damage is very high. But we don't want to do this just as a random float now. You don't want this to be used in a random boolean now with 50%. No. You want to divide this by something that gives you a static value, client server, both together. So you need to replicate because they both will get the same result. So you want to compare this with, like, this for example needs to be bigger than something, no? So what you can compare and you don't want to be random. So I'm just thinking something that matches in server and client that can be used as a kind of operation. Damage is cool. Like the way I will do this, for example, is okay, this needs to be bigger than 0.5, no? So obviously if you are making more of 5 of damage, you will start cancelling everything. And this is the absolute value. But the thing is, like, you are nearly never making that amount of damage. So you can try cancelling that is hard. You can do it by, if they are very damaged. Yeah, I can use the attribute of the ancestors to compare with our attributes as players. And from then you get the result of what happens when both player and enemy attacks at the same time. Right now I'm winning, as you can see, my attacks. My attacks are winning his attacks. Could be damage, could be energy. I need to see the values. let's print this because for just 1 second. We need to see what we got here because right now I'm canceling everything, meaning that this is, of course I'm canceling everything because 0.5 is the minimum. It should be something like this. 1 damage. What? Okay, 1 second. Let me just put also the block ability. There's a print here, I believe. Stupid. And let me also put this for more time. I'm gonna put that there. 5 is a lot of damage, but yeah, let's try it like this. Okay. Okay. We have another problem. And the problem is I need to think. The problem is that you want to have the mechanic of momentum, but at the same time you don't want momentum to be so easy and forever. I have a theory of how to fix this. And could be with a curve with some fluctuations. That is not random, it's static because that's the graph. Or also, when the health is very low, yeah, it can be like many things playing around, to be honest. The health, that's the damage. Once you cross the damage, of course, it's gonna be easier. But what if sorry, I just need to think something that makes sense. So the idea is like player and enemy both are doing, enemy is doing an attack and player does an attack, whoever arrives first should win. The problem is that most of the cases the player is faster than the enemy for how the game is built. So that means that the player should still hit him but shouldn't fire a hit reaction. The animation of the enemy is still happening. It feels like the enemies need to have a kind of attribute that is like energy, that when it's used is decreased, and when it's used is decreased, and when it's not used increases. And that maybe involves to go to C++ and do it. So let me see what are the attributes of the enemy character. Because maybe I can use maybe I can use one of the attributes. Because we got, I can use energy. I can use energy on them. I can just have them with energy. They can have energy. That sounds actually right. And that can be a hidden mechanic. But that should work, because that, I think that's fucking good. I think they should have energy 100%. And energy regenerates. We put 100 of energy. And because when they are hit, their energy is going up. Yeah, I think that's gonna work. So you got the energy regenerating. When they are attacking, their energy goes down, meaning that if you attack after an attack, you have more chance of cancelling the attack. But at some point after 2-3 attacks, the guy is gonna get more energy. So it's a matter of who has more energy, the player or the enemy. And the enemy can regenerate energy to, let's say, 12, and the player to 10. So in both equal circumstances, the cap is gonna be higher in the enemy. So the enemy wants to attack, you want to block, you want to reduce their energy, and now maybe you are in a good situation that you can generate energy. Yeah, I think that's gonna be a nice flow. I think I got it. The ancestors need to have energy generation 100%. Hidden mechanic, but very fun to keep a loop. So let's go. Yeah, we need here. Energy. We put here energy. And we are gonna clamp this from -2 to I'm gonna say 13, just to have a bit of extra room. Now yeah, the first attack you can do it by surprise, and that should work with even the energy is hey yo. But do the ancestors have weaknesses when gathering energy? No, I mean, think about energy as a hidden attribute that when you are in combat, when they start attacking a lot, you compare player energy with ancestor energy. Whoever is bigger in a double attack cancels others' animation. If ancestors attack a lot and you are blocking or dodging, they are already tired, and your energy should be a bit higher than them, so you can start chaining one combo attack. And because attacking melee on crit gives you more energy, you keep growing your energy. So you're gonna have higher energy than them. You will still canceling their attempts, but at the same time, the ancestors are stopping attacks, so they are regenerating energy. So at some point, they will catch up with you, and they will be able to cancel your abilities again. So the idea is like it's more like a ping pong thing. That's the plan. So yeah, I think the concept of energy is just an excuse to have a kind of ping pong battle where you are not absolutely spiraling into a 100% victory. You want to give them a chance of recovering and catching up and blocking you and then canceling your attacks, and then you need to catch up again. So that's the feel. Momentum in both directions somehow. And the reason I put one value is because I want them to be they have 3 extra points more than the players, so you can give a extra you make sure that you are not canceling constantly, because if you have 10 of energy and you don't stop attacking, you are constantly winning. So you want them to have the chance of being a bit higher than you, so they force you to stop attacking, so they force you to stop generating energy in that way, and then you change the loop. I don't know if it's gonna work, but this is more or less the plan I got in my head right now. So what we need to do is to make sure that they have the correct gain effect. Well, I mean, it's fun. Because right now, just to give you the example, right now I'm comparing basically if an enemy tries to attack me and I attack him, I cancel his animation. So that's boring and easy. You want them to have the chance of attacking you. So right now it's based on my damage, and my damage is high and gets higher because I make more damage, so it's impossible then to at some point do anything at all. So if I start doing this, well, right now, yeah, you see I'm cancelling. They try to attack me, but I'm saying no way, and I win because I'm full of energy, and they try, but I can just say no. So you want them to have that chance, and that chance is gonna be this thing growing in the background while they are not attacking. This thing is growing. Actually, the enemy of the energy of them is gonna be removed in the moment they are making the damage. It's opposite of what happens with the player. somehow. It's fucked up, but it's gonna work and it's gonna be fun. What I'm a bit intrigued, it is where the hell, where on earth? Oh yeah, shield regeneration. Here I got an initialization. So here in the shield regeneration, which is other attribute they have this modifier which is creating shield every 0.25. We should do something very similar with their energy. How much we are gonna add, that's a great question, but most likely something very similar. Huh. Interesting. I did this with capturing an attribute data. Anyway, yeah, I think something like every 0.25. That's actually very. It's quite shit. Every second 1 energy. We can check this one. And what we are gonna do now is to print the ancestor. It's late, no? What time is it? I don't know what time I'm leaving. Anyway. Yeah, let's go here and let's print this. And let's see every single time the attribute changes, we are gonna print it. Yeah, of course I can't read the fucking attribute. Becomes fucking attribute value of the energy, and then we want to see what is this energy, and then we're gonna put this here. We're gonna put this with a color here, duration 2 seconds. I don't care, but we want to see if the attribute is firing and is working in the background. Yeah, I can see the red is growing until 13. And that's their maximum. They are full of energy. And my energy now is 5, meaning that I can't cancel them. It's gonna be fun, eh? I think it's gonna be quite interesting on the edge of the balance of my energy versus their energy, without knowing exactly. It's like a bit of poker, who has more than the other. So you need to feel that this guy didn't attack him quite a lot. It's gonna happen now, you know, and then you stop and you block, and the other way around. So now we need to make something that removes energy, and that should be, to be honest, any attack. But let's start with the most obvious one, which is creating a game effect. I don't know where, but yeah, let's make a game. In the close attack, once you receive this, that should already apply the this should happen only once. This should happen only once. So let's put here apply game effect to owner, and we can put here energy or cost. common cost, we can put this one, and we can put 2 stacks or something, because this I don't like this one. Actually, let's make one for the ancestor, specifically for that experiment. We can put ancestor energy removal. We open this up. We remove this second. We only need one modifier. This one is not needed. We remove it. So we got only the energy decrease, let's say 5 points, just to see how this works. And then what we want to do is to apply that in the close attack, ancestor energy removal. We are going to put first a breakpoint, because I want to make sure that this fires actually as expected. So now we got that. And now what we do in the heat reaction, blah, 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 the heat receiver ability, which is this one, we want to compare two things here. We want to compare if, let's get here the condition happens here. This is we can remove this. We are gonna see this in a bit. So what we want to do is, again, get float attribute of energy of this guy, and we want also the instigator energy. And we want to compare this with this. And if the energy of the instigator is bigger than the energy of the ancestor, in that case fires the animation of the heat reaction, otherwise doesn't. And to see that, what I can do, it is to divide this and print this. So if, for example, this one has 10 energy and this one has 5, it will be 2. Okay, so at this moment, whatever is bigger, that should do the trick now. And also I'm printing the energy, so I can see also how that thing works. But first, let's make sure that the removal is also working. It's perfectly working. It's perfectly working, but at the same time I need to reduce how much energy is removed here. Let's say 3.5. How much energy is regenerating here? I would say 5. So this is regenerating faster. Let's see how this feels. So they are maximum energy now. Let's wait for them to initialize. Yeah, baby. This is working. You see, there is a bit of flow of me attacking, he attacks me. You know, there is a bit of that because he gets the energy higher than me. And that's fucking cool. That feels fucking better, man. It's really cool. I'm really excited. So it works. It just fucking works. That's it. Now it's a matter of tuning this, and you can feel more or less when this is gonna happen or not. And I fucking love that. Let's try with some CRETE enemies rather than these ones. Actually, I could try with the mini boss, but I don't want to spoil. So let's put here a CRETE. I can put 2 CRETEs actually. Let's put this one. Yeah, let's put just 2 of them. And let's test. Yeah, the thing I don't know if it's gonna work with these guys is because they have also the blocking loop, but yeah, we will see. I love it. I fucking love it. I fucking love it. I fucking love it. It feels fucking punchy, man. It's fucking rock and roll. It's fucking rock and roll. It is not like, oh, I'm gonna smash, or oh, I need to block constantly. It's like, okay, that one was easier. Let's try with I can try with a female, but I'm gonna start first with the bigger CRETE. Let's put a couple of them and let's see what we get. Dude. We got a system. Fuck yeah, man. That was intense and interesting. I think I can put even extra flavor. I'm so happy about this. so extremely happy because this gives me many cool ideas. This gives me many ideas, like for example, the energy can be used also for blocking efficiently. Because now I think the blocking is doing another fucking random bullshit. I need to test this in multiplayer. It's gonna be shit now because I have a simulation of bad luck on purpose. But I want to test it. Again, most likely like shit, but yeah. I just want to make sure that things are more or less aligned. It works. Okay. Nice. Maybe the CRETE creature enemy AI. Maybe this blocking. And yeah, we got close attack. CRETE. Oh, really? That's odd. I didn't see the Guardian. Is a Guardian? What the fuck? It's a Guardian, no? Hostia. I wow, I'm so stupid. That explains many things. Wow, so I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb. I got got the wrong type, and that's why they didn't block me at all and things like that. This is stupid. Now, yeah, okay, that's just. Yeah, I was thinking like, what the hell? Why they never block? He's still not blocking. He didn't block a single time. Why? It's a guardian. Why is not blocking? I think this is a guardian, no? It's a guardian, so and he has the ability. Like, why on hell you are not fucking blocking like a boss? You should block, man. What is going on there? Let me just check one more time because that's fucking odd. Like, why he didn't? What is stopping him to block me? Because the other, the Cremedy, they block. This one, no, this one doesn't block. Why? Okay, that's a block. Oh. Okay, so apparently they were blocking. So yeah, that stability this is working, but yeah. Let me just put this blocking the close attack once they do it. I'm very curious if that is gonna work or not. Because I see the blocking happening, but I'm wondering if maybe it's cancelled instantly. Could be perfectly the case. Incredible. Okay, I don't know why they are not blocking. Let me just. This is the Guardian. 3 versus 2. Let me just. It's fucking weird, I have to say. But yeah, I'm gonna put more blocks. Just in case. And in the normal. Yeah, what if it's all about I don't know, experiment. Okay. Fair. Fair. Wait, that's working. I just need to rebalance a bit amount. The next thing to do it is to compare the melee parent this one is also interesting. This. Holy fuck. Yeah, I see. So this is simple. This is comparing both energies. This is very, very, very simple. Because okay, that's okay. Now okay, the vector makes sense. This should be included. But this one, this thing here, this just should be so it's facing, AI is blocking, and the energy of the player is bigger than the energy of the ancestor. No, the energy of the ancestor. I'm gonna save. That sounds on the edge of crisis. The energy of the ancestor is bigger than the energy of the player, is facing the player and is blocking. That translates into a effective blocking. Now we can finally so let me I just need a so if yeah, I think if I divide this by this, I will have this, and that should give me a insight. Let me just remove this. I want to take the normal Cremidis, at least so they don't spam me with spears and crazy attacks. But I got a good insight of the blocking. Yeah, the blocking there is not enough. What I can do is blocking should so the energy of the player should be what I can do is that the ability of blocking removes energy over time. So that means that the more the animation is done, the more chances you have to break the block. Let's try that out. Nice. Okay, nice, but that's too much. I imagine that, yeah, because this is reducing the energy quite a lot. Maybe reducing this every second, something like this maybe. The more energy you have, the more you will break the armor. But they are also getting tired, so it's a matter of guessing a bit. So if I fight from scratch, okay, fair enough. May just put one guy, and maybe this should be something like this. At some point, after 5 seconds, they're not gonna be blocking 5 seconds, but in 2 seconds you should have chances already of breaking the armor. And also, it depends on how much energy you have. If you are on fire, you can just keep breaking armors and breaking guards and defense. So yeah. Yeah, it's very strong. Okay, let's put 0.4. But also I would say 0.4, but also in this comparison. No, it's okay. Let's try 0.4. What is 10.5 though? Is my energy? No. No, that's interesting. Yeah, but once he starts... I think this is more like... The first block, once you start the block, I think actually should be the other way around. Actually, it should be more like instant. Yeah, nah, yeah, let's do this different. We remove, we don't need to apply basically this. What we want to do is to, what is this? Value reset? What the fuck are you talking about? Okay, yeah, let's use this instant. So we want to take the energy and we want to basically not override, we want to add -5, even, yeah, -5 I think is cool, and we keep it like that. So yeah, that makes sense. It's still growing. So if the guy was 7 and the -5 is 2, so you have more energy. Yeah, I think it's a good balance. So basically, what you want to do is to, in the moment the ancestor blocks, he just loses energy, but it's still regenerating. It's so incredible to kill this guy so fast when you start breaking everything. And I don't know if I like it a lot or I hate it a lot. Okay, I need to think. When I have so much energy, it becomes almost impossible for him to counterattack. So I think another thing I have to do it is to clamp my energy a bit more, because otherwise it's gonna be too easy in those moments. So I'm gonna say maximum 8. Actually, yeah, let me see what are values that make sense. So if the ancestor has 12 of energy and I have around, I don't know, 6, that's 2. The maximum would be if the ancestor has, so if the is 1 to 12, if the ancestor has, let's say, yeah, around, the ancestor has around 6 and I have around 8, is 0.25. So it's inverted, the maximum should be 1. So if I have 5 energy, yeah, I see. So there's the way this should work in this bubble that gives me the shield with a percentage. Oh, this is the percentage already. All right. Okay. So I'm building everything. I'm building everything in the ability. Fair enough. Fair enough. Where is the melee parent? What? I don't know if it's too late. Because I'm stupid and I didn't bring the phone. Okay. Yeah, definitely stupid. So yeah, this can have crazy numbers, but I think it's because I'm dividing this in the other way around. I think it's more like this, because that should give me a 0 to 1 progression, I believe. No, actually not. Actually not. Actually not. Actually, maybe yes. Yeah. 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 Even Demian knows. So we still had the problem of this dude, because he's constantly trying to block. So yeah, it is fucked up. So because he's constantly trying to block, but I cancel his block very fast, he then tries again. He spends more energy. You know, I think the solution is actually to don't add any resource. Now, is this gonna be hard? Fucking absolutely hard, but I think will make more sense and it's gonna be a bit more intuitive. Okay, so the way I see this now, good. But maybe we just want to remove -2. Even -3 or something like that. So we are not constantly struggling to catch. Because I saw that over time you can break his defense. And I think that should be the objective. Yeah, that's the problem when he tries so actually yeah, I think this was the smartest one. So we make him to lose energy over time. I'm not sure how much. I think should be a split. Like the first one should be like gonna crash. No, don't crash me, eh? What? Joder, tío. Seriously? Okay. Hostia puta. Qué imbécil soy. 1 second. I just realized that I put that on the end ability. Meaning that, yeah, of course. We should put this not on the end of the ability, but this should be at the beginning of the ability, because otherwise you can change blocks. Yeah, that's exactly what happened there. So let's take this guy, let's put this here, let's make this to be, let's see how much it is. Let's say 1 point, let's say -2, it's okay, -2, and then we got this other thing also. Doing stuff right there, and this stuff should be something, this is a lot, I believe, but yeah, let's put something like this. Let's test. It's a matter of tuning up and down. So there is an initial cost, and there is also oops. Okay. When I kill him so fast, man, what the fuck? Oh. You know, it actually makes sense to ancestor recover energy. It makes sense to give it a recovery of energy just right after the blocking thing. So convoluted, but I think will work. I think will work. So we got ancestor block, and on end ability we got recover energy. So this will give extra 3 points there straight. So you can break one time because you are higher, but then the next thing is gonna be high again. So you can give in a bit of recovery between blocks. Yeah, well, you're still breaking that shit. I'm wondering. I think I should clamp. It's like different things going on there. I think I should clamp this energy to 0 to 8 instead, because otherwise. Pff. Otherwise, once you start to have 10 energy, you can just change. Oh, interesting. I don't know. Okay, fair enough. I was checking that there's a channel for CRETE only. Right. Silly discovery. Qué hijo puta, tío. I think this should tire him. This should tire him. His energy needs to go down there like hell, man. I can't read fucking shit. What is that 10.5 anyway? Wait, what? Okay, fair. Fuck you. Hostia. Okay, so yeah, let's put this in yellow. And that should be the energy, so I can read better what is going on. $13. Okay. I saw his energy going to -5. So, how is that even possible, by the way? Because this is... Oh shit. Okay, let's put this in 0. And then on the blocking, dude, how much? Let's put 5 for recovery, dude, but I don't know, man. This should be automatically... With 3 it's always... Yeah, maybe... Okay, that was a bit brute force, but it was interesting. I think I'm close to that. I have 13 energy there. Actually, if I take this... Joder. I know the solution. I know the solution. And that's actually fun. The solution is actually... Please. Fuck yeah, this is the solution. The solution is every single time there is a block, he loses energy, of course. What the fuck? It's was in front of me all the fucking time. But I'm wondering if this is actually even working. Let's try. So this should remove energy every single time. Interesting. I just think this should be maybe... How much is this? No, this should be like a lot. If this is effective, this should be 3 stacks or something like that. I guess. I don't know, I'm not sure. But let's try this. It's getting early. That feels a bit better. Maybe I put 2 stacks rather than 1. Rather than 3. But that's the sweetest spot. I like it now. I like it now. It's sweet balance. Alright, that's all for today. I think it's enough. Nice push. Super happy with the results. See you soon.